got humbled. Kings got humbled a little bit. Yeah, Milwaukee's just a good team, and playing the way they did against the East was nice. But Kings got exposed. They didn't have Malik Monk. I mean, that's a big part of it, right? That counts. But they didn't play without Fox, so Fox is the best player. So now they play on prime time against a good Rockets team. How is this good? These Rockets, how are they so damn good? So yeah, the record is a little above where it's at. It's not realistic. This is a season, playing the season. We're playing on this. We're playing on the low round. What? Oh, I had them as a win, yeah. Against the Bucks, yeah. They didn't play good against the Bucks, but they didn't have. Ooh. I have to change the lineup.
And how has
Monk playing point guard? I don't like it. We'll see. This is in front of a televised audience, so the Kings better get up for it.
With Houston Rockets. At power forward, Cam Whitmore. At point guard, Fred VanVleet. At the other forward, Tariq Eason. At the other guard, Jalen Green. At center, Alperon Şengün. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. It's time to meet the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches. Number 23, Keon Ellis. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan. The other forward position, at 6'6" number 10, DeMar DeRozan. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach of your home team. Another round of applause for your Sacramento Kings.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard position, VanVleet and Green. Alperon Şengün out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Here's Fox. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Van Vliet against Fox. Van Vliet gets to Şengün. Now here's Sabonis. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. To the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. You look at the Knicks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for Sacramento, probably doing exactly what they hoped. Took some time to develop from a chemistry standpoint, but now it seems like they've got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Murray, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Kings, RJ, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
Here's Green after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And here is Ellis. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Fox passes to Sabonis. The dish to Murray. Ellis right side. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Fox against Van Vliet. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Eason against DeRozan. Eason down low. It's good on the putback.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
On the wing, Ellis, guarded by Green. Here's DeRozan. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Outside, Fox. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
First one falls for him.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for Murray. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Ellis. And Monks subbed in for Fox. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jock Landale comes in for Whitmore. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jalen Green. And good that time.
Showing off his touch. Van Fleet making easy work off the mid-range.
Kings leading now by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2.
DeRozan in the corner. From past the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Brooks kicks to Holiday. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Kings making a change here. Jones is checked in. Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Sacramento foul. Malik Monk. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Fleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Crowder. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Jones. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento leading by 5. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Brooks against Carter. Pass to Lyles. On the wing, Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
It was a very solid game for them, and the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were.
You talk about reputations, RJ. You have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Carter looking around. In the corner, Huerter with it. Fires the 3. Landale grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Carter against Van Fleet. Outside Holiday. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Monk, and he drops it in from the low post.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings ahead. They're up by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
9.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Kings leading now by 5. Taking a look at the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And there's Green, and it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Sabonis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Defensive foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now Monk. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Whitmore. And that time, also a missed shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murray's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Monk. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Adams checked in. Rockets trail by 12. Now Holiday. Nothing on the board. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tari Eason's checked in for Jeff Green. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's Green outside. Good on the triple. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Pass to Eason to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Kings. It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Eason. 3-pointer, Fox buries it from 3-point range. Fox has got 9.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Holiday. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Şengün's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Dillon Brooks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
This offense just continues to impress.
Holiday against Fox. In the corner, it's Eason. Offline with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Fox against Adams. Passes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. For three, Murray. Another three for Sacramento.
Showing the range. Murray is very consistent from out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 17-5 run here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Green. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound, and Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Kings will go for a different look here. Trey Lyles checked in for Murray. DeRozan comes in for Sabonis. Carter, he's checked in for Ellis. And Monk's subbed in for Fox. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. 19-point game. VanVleet attacking. That one drops for him. VanVleet's got 5 points so far.
So quick on his feet. VanVleet takes off at full speed.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. VanVleet against Monk. DeRozan for three. Brooks grabs the board. To the middle. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Kings. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And so it's Sacramento feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the lead. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different. From the first two, so far it has been a runaway. Kings leading now by 17. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Fox, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Easton against DeRozan.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
The Kings shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Murray. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Sacramento. Pass to Whitmore. Tries from 10.
And how about some impactful defense from Murray, using that size and agility to generate some good coverage.
Ellis finds Sabonis. 14 feet away. Şengün with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked. Getting good position as always. Sabonis going to town. Love his footwork in there.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Sacramento. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And Fox gets it to go.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
And Van Vliet, here we go. The pass to Şengün. Over Sabonis. Şengün, no good. Sacramento leading by 19. Inside, here's Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Keegan Murray.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Houston making a switch. Adams checked in.
Steven Adams.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside, Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Fox. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray outside. Herter on the wing. He's covered by Eason. Clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Some changes here for the Kings. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray, and Monks subbed in for Ellis. The Rockets also changing it up. Jock Landale's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Green, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Tari Eason. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Kings.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
The Rockets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Down low. Makes it off the glass. Landale's got his second bucket.
Classic move by Van Vliet. Run the play and get someone open.
Fox against Van Vliet. And Fox gets it to go.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Fox with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got his first points in this one.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Herter, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Another miss by Houston.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Fox with it. Now Green defending. For the 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet looking around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. Over Monk. Green, no luck. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And now let's go away from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams. Today, as we get going in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward.
Substitution for your Kings. Domantas Sabonis Carter.
Here's Van Vliet. Fires for 3. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Murray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Monk against Van Vliet. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Brooks. Williams comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
He hits the second from the line. The Kings shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Adams, some nice D. Rocket shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. It's stolen by DeRozan. Monk outside. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Murray. Over Williams. Murray, good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul.
Malik Monk.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Tate the pass to Şengün. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Şengün. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. To the middle. Sabonis' shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Şengün. Up again. Sabonis with the ball. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Malik Monk. Adams outside. Şengün, the bounce pass. Here's Tate. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Count it.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably
at the line.
Small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
That's good from Holiday. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Jay Crowder comes in for Keegan Murray. Ellis is checked in for Carter. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Malik Monk. Jeff Green is checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Tate. Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Ellis. Bucket is good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Holiday surveying the floor. The 11-footer. Williams with a clean look. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Over to the left wing. Back to DeRozan. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And the three ball is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And the Kings making a change here. Herter's checked in. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Herter. The Rockets pull it in. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. On the wing, DeRozan takes a 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
It's hauled in by Lyle. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here is Holiday. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.